And how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is big news.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting a while for this part. We've been waiting a while for a lot of parts, but today all the parts are here and we are excited for this one because it is not stock.
Like everything's got to go fast and we got to go vroom.
I'm sure a lot of you already know what this is, but let's see it. Yo, there it is.
Oh, it's even better in person. Oh,
That thing does look pretty good.
for a regulator GT, it better.
I was wondering because of the pictures. I didn't know how it was gonna look in person.
Wow.
Watch out, boys. So there's just a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you had to redo the whole body alignment,
Oh, fair.
like I had to redo the whole alignment for the whole front end.
Right now, guys, we just took this out to take a look at it. Obviously, we're not putting it on because we have to install the bumper. That would be very foolish to try and do anything with the front end, considering the whole thing is taken off. So, but right now, we're going to get to installing the turbo, so we will get to you guys then.
All right, guys, so we're taking the brace off because we got to be able to fit the turbo down in here, and with the brace in here, it's gonna be even harder to get the turbo down in there. So we're just gonna take it off and be done with it.
It's really wedged on here. It's touching this thread here.
It's being a little bit difficult to get off right now, but we'll get it. Just a little bit wedged in there, I'm guessing, from years of being torqued down that hard and the corrosion and such. There we go.
So that's perfect. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's getting caught on the end here, right here. This guy.
Yeah, that was a problem getting it out too. Yeah. That line right there is solid, so it's like you can't bend it. Or I mean, you could, but you should.
Yeah, probably shouldn't.
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Okay.
My
So
dog
you gotta be
mode?
able to spin that around once you get it down
clockwise.
in there.
There we go.
It sits
Yep,
like
it's
that, but
coming.
like level. So that, yeah.
Hang on, we gotta go back up. I gotta go down over the underneath the axle over here so I can get enough clearance. So you gotta pull the turbo up.
Owen's full sending up here right now. He's not even taking a break or nothing. He's ready to put this
Actually,
thing
you
in.
know what? We're good. All right, guys. So this is what I'm looking at down here while they're trying to put the turbo up. I had to get the black oil return line down here past it, and it was stuck. But I got it now. Looking all good up in here. Some of the engine is dirty, some greased up here, got some stuff dripping on me, but you know, it is to be expected with a high mileage car.
It's like just a few hairs off.
I know, hang on, let me get off.
The back of it needs turned to the right a little bit.
This part just won't seat up against right here. That's the main issue. Do you think it's because of a line or something?
No, it's because it's not sitting in the mount that the bolt's supposed to be going through for the turbo. Because there's a mount it slides into. There's a bottom bracket down here that holds the turbo.
You're gonna have to bend that with some muscle because I had to do that with mine in.
Alright, so you were literally like, you were sitting right next to it.
I think I'm here.
Yeah, you're in the mount, you're in the mount. You're gonna, did you put the gasket in?
Oh, dude.
I think they're, no, other way.
Other way? Well,
Wait, hold on. The flat side's up here.
yeah, but look. You gotta look
No.
at the bolt pattern. Oh, my bad.
Like this.
Yeah, understood.
Wait, but it's also flipped as well. Like, look how off that is. Like, if I line that
Yeah,
up.
dude, that bolt hole ain't even correct.
Another important thing that we're learning right now, ladies and gentlemen, is how to position your gaskets, because you can get a gasket such as this one. Gaskets come in different shapes and sizes, but this is one right here, and it's basically just a seal. It's a fancy way of saying a seal. But you can also see that there's different shapes here, so you have to make sure that when you put it on, there's different positions that you have to put it in. And it's not as easy as just moving it around as you think, because it's down in here and we have to hide it. Not this one specifically, but the one that you can see down there. That one's just difficult to deal with because we have to figure out how to position it without even seeing everything. We in it to win it. We are very close. We have moved it almost completely, and we have one bolt in. He's lining that gasket up like I was talking about earlier. It's very important, like I said, considering all the holes have to line up, and it has to be at the right angle, so that way it'll seal properly. If it doesn't seal properly, then it will have a boost leak, and then that will be a huge problem with the turbo system. It could end up destroying it, or it could just end up like having a complete turbo failure. Like, there's so many things that could happen from big turbo leaks.
Into a whole one.
We don't even have to torque those down, right?
Nope, it's good.
Leave it. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, this car is ready to go.
Start it up.
Owen is going to be the one that is braking in this turbo while it is on the road. How do you feel about that, Owen? This is a brand new turbo. I mean, like, what are...
Hopefully the rest of the car holds up to the new turbo.
Exactly. We had lined everything up properly and realized that we needed to secure every single line first before you do that. Some of you may be like, oh, well, we knew that, but guess what? We didn't. So every single hose has to be properly attached to the turbo in order for you to install the 4 bolts for this to happen. Because if you don't install those lines, then it will be a disaster, because you won't be able to get any lines on when it's completely bolted up and everything. Then you end up doing it twice like we are, but we'll do it again.
Ever so lightly.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do one more. And just like that, boom, 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 3 bolts in. You're gonna need a swivel socket just because the head gets in the way of one of these bolts over
There we
here.
go.
The one that he's installing right now. That one is the one you will need a swivel socket for, because the head gets in the way. So, well, we missed one. So we do still have to tighten this bottom one, but we did get these top 3 right here, and now we just gotta work on getting this last one finished. Do a quick inspection down here. Can I get the bit that was used to put these on just to double check the torque?
Yeah.
Actually, that's working perfectly for the big one. Good thing we checked, because it was not torqued down at all. Everything looks like it's attached again. Exhaust on the turbo. Now we are hooking the pipes back up because the lines are hooked up and everything. So the next stage is to hook the pipes back up. There we go.
There should be another one for it. I have.
All right.
To be honest.
That's what happens when luck does to you, man. Yeah, yeah.
The VR6 has 262
I just put this back on, and now Will and Owen are installing this air cooler right here for the turbo. After that, we need to install the fluids. Our boy Dylan was kind enough to grace us with his presence today, so thank you, Dylan.
No problem.
Absolutely, bro.
So we got most of these hoses connected. We got to connect the coil packs, connect some of these.
Well, coil pack's gonna be last because we have to do a crank over of the motor.
Yep, we have to do a crank over and prime everything. We also have to put the strut bar back on, but that's, you know. Bro, are you excited to get this thing going? We literally have just about everything hooked up, and right now we're getting ready to install the oil filter and then the fluid. The radiator is going on. We are attaching the plugins for that. Then we will attach the front mount up again and take care of it from there. Now comes the fun part, the installation of the liquids. So
Don't forget the $20 gift card giveaway
at 500 subscribers. So make sure you share this up, you comment I subscribed, and you follow us on one of our social media channels. And then you will be automatically entered into a giveaway. So once we reach 500 subscribers, you might be one of those lucky winners. Everything is on. We have the radiator mounted, we have the top on. We don't have the lights on yet. We've been slowly burping this, even though the car's off, just to get a little pre-burp in. We're going to get ready to start this up, hook up the battery. We also put all the fluids in. We put the oil in and the coolant.
We'll bolt that in, but don't plug the coils in.
Yeah.
Because we got to run it without fuel. And then
And
we got to
spark.
run it with fuel, and then we add spark.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
how? Okay.
I cranked it
Yeah, we're
over,
doing some
put the
cranking.
fuel pump relay back in so it gets fuel. Try it again to get fuel pressure up, and then plug the coils in and see what she does.
This thing has not ran with a good turbo for years. It's ran, but with a good turbo, it has not ran in years. It'll also be the first time part of the team hears this thing start.
All right, man, breaking in the turbo.
A little more. 2 more clicks. Good. Alright, and then we gotta add the relay.
Nothing, no leaks. I'm not hearing nothing, not seeing nothing. Give me a minute. Let me feel the line. There's supposed to be a gasket between the oil return line and the pan. Well, there was no gasket to begin with, so.
Okay. So we're just gonna take it off and put the gasket
Yeah.
on so that way it's sealed. That's the only thing that we forgot. It's actually not even that hard of a fix. We just have to try and put it on
Well, we
with
gotta
the
figure
oil.
out a gasket because it didn't come with one either. It only came with it for the turbo. So
It didn't come with a gasket?
Nope, it only
Oh.
came with for it to go into the turbo. Like,
Oh, see,
Yeah.
because I thought we were talking about forgetting the one that goes into the turbo, and I
Nope.
was like, oh man.
no, it's the bottom one. I mean, they're literally exactly the same. It's
They just didn't come with
yeah,
one.
they don't usually send it anyway.
That's crazy.
One more.
Not seeing nothing. It's not leaking.
We actually did find they did send a gasket for it, so
Well,
we
that was
ended
the
up.
spare gasket from the older turbo.
Yeah.
Which I thank God. Thank you. Thank you for sending that.
I just plugged in the fuel relay sensor so we can start cranking again with fuel pressure this time. And then we're gonna put in the ignition plugs and start it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Let it idle.
Yo,
What's up?
your key fob
No,
just.
that's a normal thing. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You thought you broke it?
Yep. I'm like, no.
Hang on.
All right, guys, we are done priming this, and now it is the final test. We are ready to see if this thing starts and if it runs right. We are plugging in the coil packs right now, so the moment of truth is approaching. Are you excited, Will? I can tell you
I'm
look,
there.
you
I'm-
look so distraught.
I believe we're golden.
All right, Dylan's gonna have the honors of starting this up first. So after he
Puts the key back
puts
on.
the key back on, first attempt. You ready, Will?
And on the new turbo. Okay.
Good.
Yep.
It starts. It starts, bro. Your vac is sitting at
Is my vac
19.
sitting?
That's where it's supposed to sit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Lights.
Here we go, baby. Wow!